Okay, welcome back. Let's understand CLR. .NET provides a runtime environment which is called Common Language Runtime or CLR, which manages the execution of code. For understanding CLR, let's illustrate how C# applications executed on the operating systems. In the previous lecture, we told you this guy wanna create an application which can be run on these operating systems. Before anything, you should to know these operating systems do not recognize his C# codes. So these codes must be compiled into native code to be recognizable and executable on any of these operating systems. But what is native code? Native code is a binary data that run on the machines. These data have only two possible states, 0 and 1. Okay, for compiling C# code to native code, .NET performs two execution process states. First, the C# compiler compiles his C# code into intermediate language code or IL code and stores the IL codes in an assembly file. Assembly file can refer to either a DLL or exe file. After this stage, the IL code still cannot be recognizable and executable on these operating systems. For perform the second execution process, each operating system needs to install its own particular runtime. So, for example, he downloads and installs .NET Runtime on the Windows. Now, his Windows has a runtime environment which can execute C# applications. But how? The runtime has a CLR which compiles the IL code into native code by its own just-in-time or JIT compiler. Okay, done. That's it. His C# application is running on the Windows. So, if this guy wanna run the same code on the other operating systems, he has to install a particular runtime on each of them. Now, you may have a question. Why didn't .NET directly compile the C# code into native code? The answer is simple: for cross-platforming. He writes his application on just one operating system, for instance Windows, and runs it across multiple platforms, including Windows, Linux, and macOS. In total, the first stage that compiles C# code to IL code is called compile time, and the second stage that compiles IL code to native code is called runtime. Alright, in the next lecture we cover C#. See you there.